Okay. I'm back! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, hi, my name is Corinth. I know it's been so long since the last time I sat here and did my makeup with you guys, but I'm back, I think. And for today's video, I just wanted to do like a, you know, relax, get ready with me. And yes, I'm kind of nervous because it's like been months since I sat down to do my makeup in front of a camera. So yeah, let's do this. I've already washed my face is so clean, and I've already moisturized. But before we get into the makeup, I'm going to moisturize my lips using this Erin, I don't know how to say that. It is, ooh, it's too bright. It is Erin Rose Lip Conditioner, and I like this. Even though it smells like roses, it doesn't taste like roses, which is good. Today's makeup look is going to be more about the eyes, so I'm gonna do that first. And for that, I'm going to zoom you guys in. Alrighty, so first things first, primer. I will be using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance 24+ Hour Anti-Crease. This is good if you want your eyeshadow to last longer, especially if you have oily lids, which I kind of do since I have oily skin. And I just put like that much, and I just spread it all across my eyelid, all the way up to the brow bone. If you guys hear car noises, it's just because our apartment is right beside the road, and the exit is like right over there, so yeah. Sorry if you hear noises. Okay, the next step that you're gonna have to do is to set the primer. Setting the primer is going to make the blending of eyeshadows so much easier. For that, I'm just using my favorite face powder. It is the Maybelline Fit Me powder in Matte and Poreless. And I'm just going to take a really large flat brush, and I will set the eyelid. Now that we have a nice eye base, we're ready for the fun part. And for today, we are going to be using the Morphe 35O palette, as well as the Morphe Kathleenlights palette, because I just love some of the shades there, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited, they're so good. So this is what the Morphe 35O palette looks like. It has a bunch of really nice warm shades, and this is what the Morphe Kathleenlights palette looks like. So it has like a really nice print in the front, and these beautiful shades. I just wish I had a mirror, like both these palettes. I wish they had mirrors, but you know, it's good for what they are. And I'm just so excited to use these palettes. I've been using them non-stop for the past few months. It's like the only palettes I reach for, really. Anyway, let's get on to the eyeshadow, shall we? Alright. So we will be doing kind of like a smoky eye today, and I'm so excited to dive in. So using this Wet n Wild brush, I am going to take, we are going to take this shadow right here and place that all over the crease. So I do kind of like windshield wiper motions first, and then I do circular motions after, just to make sure that everything's nice and blended out. Excuse me. For like a no makeup look, this is all I do for my eyes. So I just do the primer part, and then the powder part, and then just shade in the crease like this, and then that's it. That's my no makeup look. I want to take this orange right here, just to warm up that crease even more. Ooh, I like it. I've been breaking out lately. I don't know what it is, because these are random spots, and like they're huge. Like, what's happening to my body? What is happening? Anyway, I think it looks pretty good to me right now, but we're going to just keep darkening this eye look up. Like, we are going to just darken this baby up. And I am moving on with a different brush this time. This is the Sigma Buff and Blend. It's the E39 one. And going into the same palette, this shade right here in the middle, it's like a really nice warm red, like thick brownie red. And we are going to place this on the outside, the outer corner of the eye. Just kind of patting it first, and then bringing it in like that a little bit. You don't have to like rush or anything. You just want to darken this up slowly but surely, if you know what I mean. What I like about this brush is that you can pack on the pigment and blend it out at the same time. I know it looks a little crazy right now, but it's gonna come together in the end, I promise. So all I do, I just dip back into the shade and blend, and then build it up slowly, because like I said before, I want this eye look to be really smoky and blend it out. I feel like I need a mirror like close to my face. Okay, it actually looks really dark in person, but not on camera. I feel like the ring light blows it out a little bit, the colors. But dang, Morphe. And then we are going back to the Wet n Wild brush, and I'm just taking that bright orange shade that we used earlier, and we are just going to blend the edges. And it's okay if we go a little bit too high up here. We can always clean that up later. And whatever shade that's left over in this brush, I just kind of bring it into the crease, like all the way in here. It's just going to give that really nice definition. See? You see that? Okay, and then we're going a little bit more deep. We're not stopping yet, we're not stopping. So using this Joe Fresh, it's a brush that I got from Canada. It's a rounded soft brush. We are going to take this shade right here. It's like 2 shades down, just the last one we used. So we are going to focus the shade on the lash line and on the very outside parts of the eye, because I am not going to put eyeliner. I've had like a really bad relationship with eyeliners lately. They just don't work for me for some reason. So I'm going to cheat a little bit. Wait, have this really awkward crease down here, and I think that's what's making eyeliner application so much harder for me. It's so annoying, but you just gotta work with what you have. I am not feeling this look right now. Ugh. If anything is starting to look bad, just find a blending brush and just blend that crap out. That's super patchy. Ugh. So ugly. Ugh. You know what? That's gonna look good in a bit. Just trust me, trust me. Okay, let me just try to do this on this eye and I'll be right back. For some weird reason, every time I do my eyeshadow, this eye always turns out better than this eye. This looks really, really dirty. This one looks really good. I don't know, but we're just gonna leave that. It's stressing me out. Anyway, I think we're moving on to the Morphe Kathleenlights palette now, and we are going to take this beautiful, beautiful dark cranberry purpley foiled shade, I think this is a really good foiled shadow when wet. So we are going to take this flat shader brush. It's a medium eye shader brush from Royal and Langnickel. You can find this in Walmart and Target, I believe. And I'm just going to wet this brush using my Evian water. You can use whatever spray you have. I think this is just water. So just get a spray bottle and fill it up with water and use it for your makeup. My mom used to do that when she used to do her makeup when I was younger, for school events and stuff like that. But yeah, we are going to wet this brush and dip it in this color that's sent from heaven. Kathleenlights, you were so amazing for creating this shade because it is freaking gorgeous. It's just So you have to make sure that the brush is super wet. And we are going to press it on there. And that's why I did my eye makeup first, because these shadows, like shimmery ones, they tend to fall out easily. As you can see, I'm just kind of like bringing it all the way up here, forming like a moon shape. And then take one of the brushes that you used earlier, or reused earlier, without any additional product, just blend this out. So it blends into the matte shades better, so it looks seamless. That eye is so yummy. Going back to the brush that we use for the dark shades, I'm just going to really brush this out. Ooh la la. And then we're going in with another shade that's just going to make this eye look so much more yummy. So I'm using the Sigma eye shading brush. It's called E55. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to wet this brush. Give it to me. And going into this shade right beside the shade that we used for all over our lid, we are going to dip this brush into this gold, like beautiful, beautiful gold. I can't say the word beautiful without an accent. I don't know. I just can't. Anyway, for this shade, we're just going to focus that in the center of the eye. So just look straight ahead and tilt your head back a little bit and kind of like align it to where your pupils are, and then just tap it in the middle right here. So just going to make the eye look like there's a spotlight here in the middle, and it just looks so beautiful. I was watching my old makeup videos like last night or yesterday, and I realized that I say the word just a lot in my tutorials. Why? Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Make sure to blend out these edges too. If you want, you can go back to the other brush that we used for the darker shimmery shade and just blend these two shades together evenly, because you know, we're all about blending. Makeup is all about blending. Yes. Got a little too carried away over here. So we are going to bring back a little bit of the matte shades. I feel like this eye look is taking forever. So going back to the reddish shade, we're going to just blend this out. All right. To clean up this mess right here, I'm using the Nuni cleansing water. I love this stuff. It is really good as a makeup remover and as a toner. I use it more as a toner, but I like it as a makeup remover too. See, it just really removes the makeup and it smells really good. For primer today, I'll be using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. I like this because it really blurs out your pores, especially like on my nose. I have really large pores. So it just looks really white and milky, and once it's like blended out on your face, it just looks really nice and smooth. It can kind of like leave like a white cast on your face, not like in flash photography, but it's like you can tell that it put something on my face. The next step that I can't seem to stop doing ever since I got this corrective concealer is correcting my dark circles. And for this, I'm still using the same Bobbi Brown. I know I should probably throw this away. I've had this one for years. It's probably really bad, but it still works. So I'm just putting that underneath my eyes. Before you put concealer underneath your eyes, it's really essential to correct it first. Because I've had that experience before where I just conceal my eyes and then my under eyes just end up looking grayish. And that's because I didn't correct beforehand. So if you have like purpley bluish under eyes, it's best to use like an orange concealer or a corrective concealer just to cancel out those hues. So you can really tell that already brightened up my eyes. Some people use red lipstick for this, but I don't really know. I think the red is still going to show. I don't know. Does that really work? For concealer, we will be using my still favorite concealer. It is the It is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I don't know, ever since I got this in December, it's the only concealer I have been using because it is seriously the best concealer I've ever tried. If you are on the fence about buying this one, I highly suggest that you go out and get it because it's really good. I use the shade medium. I feel like it matches my skin tone really well. I mean, right now it's a little too light for me because I went to the pool and I got a little bit of a tan. Oh yeah, I'm not using foundation today, so we are putting this underneath the eye like this. And this is like one of my favorite tricks when it comes to doing your eyeshadow too. If you do your eyes first, it's so much easier to get a cleaner outside line by just doing the concealer part, because you'll see. So using this beauty blender that I got from Beauty Blender, they sent me like their summer colors. This is like a limited edition color, I believe. It's so cute, it's yellow. So yeah, I'm just going to blend this out. Confession time. I've always been so skeptical about the Beauty Blender because I'm like, $20 for a sponge, that's too much. I'm like, I'd rather just buy those cheaper ones because I'm sure they work the same. And I don't know, ever since I got the Beauty Blender for my birthday last year, I'm just like, whoa, it really is different compared to the other ones that I've tried. It just makes the makeup or the cream products that you put on your face so much more smoother. I just hate that it's $20. I'm like, it's just a sponge. But apparently it's not just a sponge. I'm just blending this out, making sure I press into every corner of my nose too. And then this is where I start to get a little more careful because you don't want to put concealer on that eyeshadow. So just angle your sponge in a way that it's going to keep that angle. Since we're not doing foundation, make sure you blend the surrounding areas. So if you don't like thick concealers, then you probably won't like this. But I've only heard good things about this product because it is super full coverage, as you can see. And it can even like cover up your entire face and look good. So now you see what I mean about the eyeshadow being so much cleaner on the edge. Yeah. If you have oily skin like me, it's still key to set that under eye, but for some people you can get away with not setting this at all. So going back to the trusted Fit Me powder and using this brush from Morphe, it is the G40 brush. I'm just stamping this underneath my eye. And yeah, with powders, especially when you're setting cream-based products like this, you want to press the powder into your face instead of swiping it, because you don't want to move that concealer you just put down, otherwise it's gonna look like a hot mess. See that concealer? It covered up that huge pimple right there. Now we are going to bring back some warmth to the face because I look like a ghost right now. It's like, even the shade medium is a little too light for me now. Thanks, sun. Thanks, pool. Okay, bronzer. I have been really liking the IT Cosmetics Sunshine in a compact bronzer, so that's what we'll be using today. I'm still using the same e.l.f. complexion brush for this step, so just swirl it around, and then we are going to bronze up the face heavily because it is summertime. It's okay to look a little bronzier than usual. I'm still using the same bronzer to contour my nose. It is the Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced, but I've discovered a new brush perfect for contouring my nose. And this is a huge thanks to my sister because she gifted me like 1 month of the Morphe Me brushes subscription thing. And I got this brush. It's called the Morphe G41. It's just like a really flat brush, and it is perfect for contouring the nose. So let's do this. I'm making a line down here, all the way down, and connecting it to my brow. Oh, I still haven't done my brow. Whoops. And then I kind of blend it down to the side of my nose too. And then I like to shade this bottom nose down here. Okay, and then using a smaller brush, I'm just taking this white shade up here. It's a matte eyeshadow shade, but I like to use this to highlight the bridge of my nose. For blush, I am using this one from IT Cosmetics. It's called Confidence in Your Glow. The shade that we'll be using today is Instant Nude Glow. So this is a trio ombre style, but we are going to just focus the brush into the blush shade. And I will be using this brush here that I got from Canada, from Winners. If you know that store, go grab this brush. It's really good. It's so soft. It's an angled brush. So we are just going to dab that a little bit and smile. And softly brush this across your cheeks, upward, connecting it to the bronzer that we just placed earlier. It's okay if you dip your brush a little bit into the highlight as well. I really think it's pretty because it's kind of like a two-in-one sometimes. Now for highlight, let's do this. I received a huge package from Maybelline yesterday, and I received their Master Chrome highlighter, and I'm so excited to try it out today. So sit tight, sit tight. It's this one. It's so pretty. I got the shade Molten Gold 100. It looks like this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whew, let's try this out. Okay. I'm still using my all-time favorite highlighter brush, the Morphe M501. We are going to place that, a little bit of powder, onto our cheekbones. Yes. Dude! Ang ganda! It's okay to look extra glowy in the summertime, okay? Oh my gosh, that looks really good. Whew! I'm going to link all the products that I use on my face down below, so if you guys are interested in purchasing these products, I got you. I got you! Some will be affiliate links though, so if you are uncomfortable about those kind of things, so just ignore it. But you know, if you want to help the girl out, if you want to help this girl out, please do. I just did my brows off cam. Oops, my husband. So I did my brows off cam, and I used the IT Cosmetics Universal Brow Pencil, and I set the eyebrow hairs with my usual L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. Okay, let's finish this eye. Okay, let's go. Going into the Morphe Kathleenlights palette and using a flat brush, small brush, we are going to take this bone color shade first. Just run this all the way down here just to clean up this eyebrow. So going into the shimmery highlight and this one that we use all over our lid, we are going to mix those two and put it on just the brow bone up here. Using ColourPop's eyeliner pencil called Mr.Bing, we are going to line the waterline. And then going into the same palette, the Morphe Kathleenlights, we are going in with this color right here. And using this small brush from BH Cosmetics, it's just number 10, we are going to run the shades all over the lower lash line, connecting it to the eyeshadows that we have on top. And then going in with the shade up here, we're just going to blend out that lower lash line even more. Using this color and that, we are going to place that in the inner corners, connecting it to the dark shades that we have. We are almost done, guys. We are almost done. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that this has been my favorite mascara for months now. It is the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. This one from the drugstore is amazing. If you guys don't have this, get it. It's super affordable and it is the best drugstore mascara I've ever tried. So this is the eyes complete. I also put mascara on my lower lashes. Okay guys, almost done. I'm going to be using a lip liner today. This is from Kat Von D in the shade Lolita. Here's the finished look, you guys. So there you have it. You got ready with me. Hooray. So that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching or getting ready with me, please hit the like button. You know, support your girl. And subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed already. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.